Alright folks, welcome to another Modern stream. We have another donation league today, and now it's the time for Aristocrat Aggro. This is an idea by my friend Keenan, so this is a donation league for him. Thank you so much, Keenan, appreciate it. And we're playing Keenan's favorite card of all time, which is Falkenrath Aristocrat. Falkenrath Aristocrat. Damn, that's tough to say. Alright, 4 mana, 4/1, flying, haste. So many keywords. And you sacrifice a creature, and it gets indestructible until the end of turn. If the sacrificed creature was a human, you put a +1/+1 card on this fine noble. So what happens if we have Bloxo Champion, human, Stormfist Crusader, human, Dark Confident, human, Seasoned Pyromancer, human. So the idea is we have like ways to generate dudes. And then we can use Aristocrat to close the game indestructibly in the air. And we can make it grow, of course, by sacking all of our creatures. Of course, Blocks of Champions comes back because you can attack and you can sack it and you can bring it back again. You can sack it again, etc. And then the rest of the deck is basically like a black-red kind of like mid-range deck with like a bunch of Thought Seizes, removal spells. We have Unearths, not only to get back our dudes, but also because it combos very, very nicely with Dreadhorde Arcanist, which we have 2 copies of. Stormfist Crusader, it's an interesting one. I'm not sure how good this card is going to be. It's probably not going to be power level, modern power level good, but it's a fine card. And then the good old classic Bob. We have Seasoned Pyromancer. This one is definitely a modern power level card. And then a couple of key commands for some extra value. In the sideboard we have Fulminator Mage, of course, great combo with Unearth. We have Plague Engineer for all the Goblins deck and whatnot. Liliana Last Hope for some control decks and whatnot. Lion of the Void against the Graveyard decks. Collective Brutality against Aggro. And Bitter Blossom against the grindy matchups. Let's go. I'm kind of stoked about this list. it's pretty cool. It's a cute idea. I hope that we get to win some matches. All right, playing against Binolino. Who knows? Mutable. Hell yeah. Sure. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm gonna go turn 1 Inquisition into turn 2 Arcanist. I kind of take it from there. We're gonna see what happens. And thank you for the follow, Claudio Miranda. Definitely keeping this. No, not that one. This one. Oh, hello! Oh, we're definitely taking that one. Sounds like a good deck. So I think I'm gonna play the Arcanist on 2. Yeah, we're definitely playing Arcanist. It's not the fastest clock, but ugh. Would love to see some lands. Had we been on the play, would be in a lot better shape right here. But if they can pact for an Azusa now. Just gonna be really tough to beat. Without the black source, maybe we have a shot. Maybe double Falkenrath can help me get there. No. Probably pacting for Dryad here. I still think I have to attack and recast the Inquisition. Bro. Absolutely brutal. I guess I could hold on this turn. I think I could hold on this turn and then next turn Wow, no respect for Lightning Bolt. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, opponent. Aristocrat would be Gassy Ban here. That's possible. It could be pretty good. Don't forget the Mutable is a T of a human. Yeah, Mutable is a human. So next turn we're gonna get to attack with both, and we're gonna get to push if they block. But like, there's nothing that matters too much that they could draw here. I guess they could double exactly. Oh, all right, yeah, that's disgusting. That's rough. I cannot beat a Titan though, so I think we're just gonna back it in here. Yeah, if they were not gonna block, I don't know why they attacked. All right, I was not expecting to win game 1 against AmuLIT though. Game 2 and 3, we have some options. That's it. I actually do like Falkenrath in this matchup. Bob sounds excellent. Shave 1 push. Can shave some champions. Maybe a Stormfist Crusader. Yeah. Mutable cost us a little bit there, right? Mutable cost us a little bit because we would have been able to, after they killed our Arcanist, then we would have been able to push the Dryad, which is something at least. We could also bring in Liliana in this matchup in order to get back Fulminator. I just think that K-Command is just a better form of Liliana, and I'd rather have some of the aggressive cards. I definitely want to cut some of the 3-drops because I don't want to be 3-drop flooded. Sure, we're gonna keep this. This hand is actually insane. We can go turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Bob, which is like the ultimate recipe to beat AmuLIT from the Fair decks. It's the not-so anti-AmuLIT hand. What do you got? Oof. Opponent knows what's up. I think I'm gonna take the explosives here. No, I'm actually gonna take the empath. So we're gonna get to Bob here. If they draw an untapped green source, we're gonna be in rough shape. Of course, Bob is significantly better than Sturm, whatever, Crusader, so... But if they play Grulturf here, and we get to slam this Damping Sphere, we're gonna be in really good shape. Yes, alright, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Alright, Bob. Delight me. Ooh, hello there. Position you. Explosives. Go get a basic Swampo. Damp Sphere, one of the very rare occasions where Damp Sphere is actually pretty good. And now next turn we can see some Pyro. We're in a situation where I actually don't want to cast this card. And the Season Pyromancer represents a much better clock. But Bob is doing the card drawing for me, so... So let's spin this and this. Land? No land. Never lucky. What do I think about the list playing the Tarkman deck? I haven't tried it really, so... Sicily, I don't think I've ever played. You've never seen me play a swamp. I've definitely played swamps before. Maybe you weren't here, so who is the one that's messing up, huh? That's not a bad draw at all, actually. So Inquisition you. And now we play Mountain and we play Arcanist. If they top deck exactly... No, even if they top deck exactly Explosive, it doesn't matter because all our lands center tapped, so... With this lightning bolt, we're going to have super lethal next turn. Bojuki Bog is basically a swamp? Exactly. Isn't AmuLIT just dead? What do you mean? You see me right here with 3 trophies? All of those 3 trophies are with AmuLIT. All of the trophies that 603 Lev has have been with AmuLIT. I think that one of them was with e-tron, so I guess that's a lie. But yeah, there's multiple AmuLIT players that are doing pretty well right now. On the draw. Because Gobos? Yeah, but you don't get paired against Gobos every league. And you can beat Gobos. We played against Gobos 3 times yesterday, and I ended up going 2-1. Then the last time you saw me go live with Basic Swamp, that's fair. That's fair. I guess I don't love these lightning bolts. I kind of like the aggro though. We also have Fulminator, so I'm kind of just keeping this because of I mob up Titan. Yeah, it's a bad matchup. But you're a good player. I think just the deck is pretty busted, honestly. If I'm being honest, so yeah. But it's just like if that's the way that you wanna see it, it's just like then why is anybody playing anything that's not goblins, right? That's potentially an issue. Maybe not so much anymore. The clock is on, chat. The clock is online. Oof, disgusting. Gobos, what are the bad matchups for Gobos? I think we have to attack first. No, I guess I'm not going to attack because I need to play the Damp Sphere here. Damn it, I really wish I could kill this, but I don't think we can. I think we just have to Damp Sphere here. I think I'm going to attack because it's kind of free. No, it's not free. It's gonna be free next turn, so let's do that. Yeah, so I'm going to Damp Sphere here. Yeah, but if the problem is that if they do block, then next turn I don't have good plays, right? Next turn we actually have a really profitable attack with a really big payoff, because this the raid doesn't count as casting, of course, right? So we're gonna get to if they do block, we get to bolt the Dryad. So like by not attacking this turn, I can resolve the dampings here. Hopefully my opponent cannot Titan me. And next turn we can use Bloxo Champion to attack. And since we didn't attack this turn, my opponent might think that it's a bad bluff, or I don't even know. No, I guess that they would think that I drew something because I didn't attack last turn. So I guess it's not the best bluff. Anyway. Depending on what they do here, I'm going to either Fulminator or just Stormfist Crusader next turn. Wow. So I guess that my opponent realizes that they're not going to be blocking nonetheless. Actually, Aristocrats? Yeah. It is actually Aristocrats. What is this? Fierce Empath. Okay, can we draw a Thoughtseize? Can we draw a Thoughtseize? So if I play Fulminator, we can blow this up. That means that even if they have a bounce land, they can't cast Titan next turn. Because the problem is that with this current situation, because of the Vestige, a Vesuva not, but a bounce land actually allows my opponent to cast a Titan, because they can play bounce land, they can bounce Vestige, and then they play Vestige. If the Titan resolves, we're done, right? We just lose. So there's nothing after that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Fulminator here. And we're going to be blowing up the Crumbling Vestige. And next turn we're going to K-Command, destroy this, make them discard. No, Shatter and Shock is not good. Shatter and Shock doesn't get me anywhere. So right now they have a Titan plus X card in hand. The thing is, I think I need to trade here. So we're going to be attacking. Can I get punished by any 4-mana cards? So, cast Fulminator. And I guess we don't have to do it right... Oh, we do have to do it right now. Well. If they have a bounce land, we're dead. That was a big punt. I needed to destroy this on upkeep, and I didn't put the stop on the upkeep. So we might die to that. Chesness, thank you for the follow. We might lose to that. Damn it! I thought I had put the upkeep stop. And I didn't. Oh, okay, cool. Well, this is best case scenario, actually. So now they can't Titan. So I'm playing to my opponent not having a bounce land because they didn't have it last turn, right? Because with my mistake, I know that they don't have a bounce land. That's just a fact. Because otherwise they would have tightened me last turn and I couldn't have punished them. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to see what my opponent does. If they attack, I'm going to block and I'm going to bolt the Dryad. And if they draw a bounce land, we're going to lose very likely. But this stops their clock. Okay. Can we attack? I feel like we're gonna have to blow up the AmuLIT here. We can get back the Blood-Soaked Champion. That was a sad draw. Honestly, we're warming off now. We need I upkeep, destroy, and make them discard. Would have been great. No, yeah, Leviathan, but they just bounce other land and then they play the other land. So we're still this. They still have 6 mana. So no. Oh wow. Well. Yes, I'm gonna destroy the one that enables you to Primeval Titan. Why would they? Why did they do that? If they had a Braided in response, they have guaranteed Titan next turn. They don't even need to top deck, they just have it. What are the chances that I have another Thoughtseize instead? That has to have been a punt from opponent. The weirdest thing is they even tanked about it. Like, it's not that they were F6'd or something. If they draw a line, we just lose. So there's nothing to do there. Again, we're just playing this game until my opponent casts a Titan, and when they do, it's just game over, so... Okay, we know about that one. An Earth off the top would be pretty good. Mutavault. No attacks, no blocks. So what we can do is we can K command, kill this, blow this. And Yeah, I think that has to be the line. Because at this point, it's just very likely that they're going to be able to Titan me. So 2 damage and destroy the artifact. And then we're going to bolt here. Again, if the Titan resolves, I cannot save these bolts to go face, which is what I would like to do. Because if the Titan resolves, it's going to be able to stabilize and we're just dead. So can't play for that, unfortunately. You can set up 2-turn lethal with Shatter, Shock, Face, but yeah. So that is, it's just really risky, right, Keenan? That's the issue with that line. It's super, super risky. So I want to play these 2, so I have to discard my bolt. Gives me a 1/1. I can attack, get back at 2/1, another 2/1. Season Power is just a better line, right? I could just play my land and discard these 2, or I can just discard these 2. We draw 2 cards. Man, this turn is actually a lot tougher than it looks like. No, because they can find Radiant Fountain, Keenan. So that's the issue, the fact that Radiant Fountain stabilizes the board. You know? So we really need to try to go as wide as possible, and we need to start setting up as much damage as we can right now. Yeah, but that is if they still have blockers, right? If I didn't answer the Dryad, then even a land drop kills my dudes. Right? We can attack with Mutable, but if we attack with Mutables, then we don't have Season Pyromancer, so we don't have dudes in play. This is a really complicated turn, actually. And this turn is probably what's going to shape up. If my opponent continues breaking on an untapped land source, I feel like I want to Pyromancer 100% because I need to get closer to a Fulminator Mage. Alright, sounds good, Keenan. Thanks for dropping by. So this is a forced play because I need to draw 2 because I want to set up a Fulminator for next turn. The question is, do I want to discard these 2 cards, or I want to play my land, bolt or face, and like discard a Bloxo Champion or something, or actually cast a Bloxo Champion. There's a lot of lines that are available here to us, and we also have to keep into account that there's a Damping Sphere in play. I think I'm going to go with this. I'm going to play Season Pyro, and I'm going to discard 2. I'm going to get 2 1/1s. And I'm going to hope to draw into like a Bob or something. And that is the worst possible case scenario by far. So we're going to have to attack next turn. So and at this point we need 2 turns. We have to attack next turn. We get back all of our dudes. That is game. So now not only do they stabilize, but they also resolve the Titan. Yeah, this is just lethal. All right. And we know they have another Titan, so yeah. Yeah, we needed to find something there. We needed to find something off of the Season Pyromancer. Like, Thoughtseize wouldn't really do it, but yeah. That's rough. That's rough. I thought we were super close there. We needed to find something like an Unearth. Unearth would have been the ideal card to draw there. You can just Unearth the Fulminator, blow up the Valakut. We can take it from there. But yeah, the strategy with this deck is we win before our opponent resolves Titan, and once the Titan resolves, we just back it in. Like we cannot beat a resolve from Evil Titan. The only way is like if we have like an Aristocrat and we have like our opponent's at 5 or something. But with our opponent at 14, there was no way that we were going to be able to set up lethal. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. I was close though. That was close. Yeah. Removal into card advantage into refuel. Okay. The only way we can beat the Titans is if we are, yeah, exactly. Or if they are at really low enough life total that a Falkenrath Aristocrat can kill off the top. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to cut any of the Aristocrats in the matchup. Because of specifically that very scenario. But it's rough. It's rough. It didn't seem like a good matchup, and we don't have Blood Moons in the sideboard or anything like that, so... This deck could support Blood Moon though if we wanted to. Maybe it is worth a consideration. Maybe it is better than Fulminator. Well, I guess saying better is just not. It's on a case-by-case basis. Bobble into crack. Huh. Into basic swamp? Not even snow, just basic swamp. Lurrus Jund? Question mark? It has to be, right? Please don't have a Ren, please don't have a Ren, please don't have a Ren. Well, I guess they can't have a Ren. We're probably just gonna play out the Bob here. It's probably fine if they kill it. Oof, it's definitely fine if they kill it now. Unearth is pretty hype. Oh, Misty. What the hell? Bug? Okay. Jump here. It's pretty brutal, actually. Hopefully we find some business here. Thoughtseize. Okay. Stubborn denial. Oh, that makes sense. Well, good thing that they stopped the Thoughtseize and not the Unearth. Go get a Shadow? Oh, land. Oh, that's right there. Yeah, opponent's some 4-color Shadow. Hello there. It's pretty poggers. What is this? 8 damage. So we have a 2-turn clock. Pepe hands, says my opponent. So now they need 3 removal spells. This is lethal. Or set up lethal themselves. That's another out that they have. But I'm at 12 and they have only a single creature. I might do this blind. Such a throwback. I remember watching Proto-Gate crash until Martell taking it down with standard murderers. You're gonna good times, yeah. I can't beat that modern powerhouse, says my opponent. Oh, my opponent's great. Why would you not play around modern staple Falkenrath? That is great. That was too good. That was too good. Alright. So Thoughtseize can come out. Pushes her gasoline. I think we're just gonna side out all the Bloodsuck champions. I'm not gonna be bringing in Leyline against this deck. Confirm modern staple, yeah. I mean, can they even play around it? Like, is there something that they can do to not die to Aristocrat? It's just insane, right? Just can't beat it. Turn 1 push, turn to beat a Blossom. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm not too excited about that draw. Brasscast Contempt. Opponent fetching for tap lands on turn 1 in their shadow deck. Wow. My opponent has been successfully hurt. My opponent has been successfully hurt. Oh my god, that's insane. Guess I'm gonna play Arcanist, and if my opponent kills it, whatever. Deck's too good. I mean, for real, right? We forced my opponent into like fetching and not shocking. That's how good. That's how good it is. Cling to dust. Aether gust. Gust. Dust gust. Oh my god. Wow. I guess I should have played Immutable there. And now I think I'm just not gonna attack with Arcanist. We're just gonna chill. Like, I actually don't want to deal damage to my opponent. Scavenging Ooze. You missed the NIP part of the stream? Yeah, Caleb, we went 4-1, I think. Yeah, I think we went 4-1. It was cool. It's just like, the deck is just really good. It kind of doesn't matter how you build it. It's just a really, really good deck. Trophy. Oh man. Can I play our attack with our... Oof, that's a draw. Oh, hello there. Sack this? Yeah. So many thoughts cars. Drown the lock. Gross. Okay, I'm gonna start serving now. Oh, I should have attacked with the Mutavolt. Whoops. Can we draw an Aristocrat piece? Please, please, please. So they're gonna need to leave up mana for this. So they're gonna play a Shadow. Traverse for another Shadow? Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'm not gonna draw from this. Which is pretty rough. Alright, Aristocrat off the top actually wins here. Aristocrat off the top. Aristocrat off the top. Barney, thank you for the follow there. So we're gonna attack with all creatures here because we can get back the push. My opponent is going to sack the Spellbomb and not draw a card. Then I assume... Well, we're just dead actually, never mind. They don't know about this though. So maybe they'll block here and here. Yes. So now we can actually get to see some power tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they have Cling! And I didn't fetch! Did I have Cling to Dust and I didn't fetch? Gross. I totally forgot that they milled this like 7 turns ago or something. Oof. Yeah, I punted away this game. Brutal. I should have fetched main phase for a basic mountain. Maybe they won't see it? They do see it. Yeah. We flooded ridiculously that game. And we were going to continue to do so. Alright, let's go. All right. What can we do here? Cling is busted. It's pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. It's a fun card. Maybe I should have that card in my sideboard somewhere. Maybe even in my deck, in my main deck, honestly. Just like a cantrip that we can get back with Arcanist and stuff. Yeah, maybe that's something that we could consider. Okay. Yes, please. Turn 1 Inquisition, turn 2 Block Sowed Inquisition, turn 3 Bob. And if they don't have any removal spell, of course, turn 2 Bob. Graveflare! Okay. So we're gonna take the... Oof, they kept this? Jeez. Degreed. So we're definitely slamming the Bob on 2. And we're never ever attacking ever again. Ever. Ever. Fiddle push, please. Second Bob. Okay. Okay. It's pretty hot. What is this, a human? Goif. This is pretty bad. So I think I'm gonna be trading for the Goif here. So land. Then we're just gonna keep drawing cards with no attacks. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna be sacking the Bob. So block and sack. So I'm gonna leave only a single Bob in play. Yeah, that was a rough upkeep for sure. I think we're still fine. So my opponent does not seem to be splashing red for TBR. And I really don't think they're gonna be able to raise this clock. That's really lucky. So now their Traverse is online. Well, but I guess that they can't. I guess they can get another Tarmogoyf. Oh, I should have done this at end step. My bad. All right. What you got for me, Bob? Arcanist. Start here. Decay. Sure. Aristocrat is insane, chat. My opponent just cannot beat this card. It's kind of insane. What did they draw? So we can get this infinite times, right? So this represents 5, 6, 7, 8 damage just with the Aristocrat. So we're probably gonna throw the Bob under the bus here. I'm gonna take 4. We die exactly to Collective Brutality, but then we set up lethal anyway. So I think it's fine to do that. I think we just figure out how to beat Death Shadow, folks. Just splash black and red in AmuLIT so we can play Falkenrath Aristocrat. So we're gonna block there. Gonna see what OP does. They might have a removal spell for the Pyro. We sack it. We take 2. They get to stack their deck. But this is 6, 7. The last card is a swamp. And they don't have anything in the yard that's relevant. Well, I guess we have to sack the Bob so we don't randomly die to it. Would not have died. It was still correct to sack it. So we attack with the Mutavault and the Bloodsoaked Champion. Three attack with Muta. Whatever they block, we sack, and it's lethal, right? Not missing anything? Wait, what? What happened? What happened? Wow, my opponent is a good guy. I appreciate that. Wow. No, it's every creature type. No, this is like, that's why Mutavault is in the deck. Because it actually combos with it. Well, I appreciate it, opponent. Thank you. Opponent was a good person. I sacked the Mutavault to the Falkenrath Aristocrat, and it did not get the counter for lethal. So it was a 7/7, and I set up a lethal attack because it was gonna be, opponent only had 2 blockers and I had 2 2/2s, and then whatever I sack, it grows the Aristocrat. Oh, that was you, Smirabito? Yeah, we're playing this real spicy number. It's kind of hilarious how, like, we were talking about it, and it's just like, yeah, like Shadow has literally 0 answers to Falkenrath Aristocrat. Like, there's literally no way that you can kill it. As long as I have random dorks just like chilling around there, there's no way for you to kill it, which is hilarious. Well, they just cannot be fucking right besides, like, yeah, even like Abrupt Decay doesn't do it, right? Which is really funny. This is not a keep, right? Just bad hand. This could be a keep. Bottom that. Are we playing against the same deck again? Oh, hello there. Hello there. Oh, just Lurrus jumped. I guess I want to get rid of this, right? They might have an Earth or something, but that's fine. I'm just not gonna play into my opponent's Fatal Push. There's just no reason for me to. Brutal. My opponent was like, wait, what? Inquisition can't take it. Okay. Tease a card. Tease a card. So we're gonna get back the Crusader. And we're probably gonna kill the Bloodbraid if they are able to cast it, I guess. We could also just make them discard. I guess it depends on what they get off the Lily. Of the Bloodbraid, not Lily. Well, that's pretty effing gross. So creature from your grave to your hand. 2 damage to any target. So we might have to kill this blood right here, unfortunately. And I guess they do know about the push, but they don't know about the second push. So we might be able to jabait them. But because of all the bobs and stuff, I want to make sure that I can keep my life total as high as possible. Alright, definitely good to know that that Mutavault is bugged though. So I would have probably not just randomly figured that out. I kind of want to play this into a potential Ren and 6 though. So I think we're just going to have to chill here for a second. Next turn I guess we're going to be able to. Because we're going to be able to hold up Mutavault. We can activate it and then sack it to make it indestructible, even though it's not going to give it a counter because it's bugged. Which sucks. All right, kill that. No. Stupid. Ren. Can't play that into a Ren. Damn it. Honestly, it really sucks, the fact that this is bugged. That really sucks. I guess it wouldn't have really mattered. All right. Just bobbing hard over here. Figure out how to sideboard against Soul Herder without overboarding. Just lost to it and I may have overboarded. With AmuLIT, are you talking about Leviathan? I just don't even know what Soul Herder looks like anymore. So I don't know how to board against it because I don't even know. Aristocrat off the top. I guess K Command would be the best draw actually. And I guess at least that kills that. Lost the 5-0 to Goblins. Brutal. That Goblins deck. It's pretty good. Alright, K Command up the top. I think they just have Lance over there. Oof. I guess we can go for Bob. I guess we do want to serve. Oops. Well, the classic I do want to serve into misclick. No, there's 2 points of damage. All right, we can pack it in now. That was brutal. That was brutal. We have even more card advantage in this sideboard though, so that's cool. Bitter Blossom, Engineer, Liliana. Take these cards. Oh, that's right, we actually do play Bloodsoaked Champion. Like 5.5 hours? Jeez. It's been a while. I'm let out of prison? What do you mean? I've never been in prison that I remember. Is it better Ban Snow or the Sultai version in Modern? I don't know, man. I don't know. You have this ability to come out of nowhere with like the most... with the most like existential questions. And it's just like, I don't know. You should ask that to Nassif or like Harry MTG or somebody that, you know, plays those decks. I play against them mostly. I can't really tell you why one would be better than the other one. The Prison of AmuLIT Titan. I mean, do they pay you to be in prison? Because AmuLIT Titan has given me plenty of bucks. Did you see the Harry MTG meltdown? No, I did not. Did something happen to him? Poor Harry. Such a cool guy. My opponent is trying to look for... They're Googling my name and trying to figure out what my latest red-black Falkenrath Aristocrat list is, you know? Damn it, man, a mystery. Damn it. Yeah, we'll keep this. There's literally no one drop that I care about. There's no one drop that I care about, so I'm not gonna be holding up Lightning Bolt. And I'm gonna go turn to Bitter Blossom. They kept in discard spells? Wow, scam. Scam? Scam. I got scammed. Maybe they're just like me and they kept the one of Inquisition. But like, why would you have the ugliest possible art of Inquisition? Everybody knows that there's only one correct Inquisition art. I honestly don't really understand why they do alternate arts. The OG art is always better. It's like... So I guess that if they have a Ren, we just get destroyed. Yeah. I guess we don't get that destroyed now, but... I think our life total is high enough to we can set up this season Pyro, especially if we draw like a Mutable or something. Oh, come on, opponent. OG art always best, exactly. Is this a Teres? This is not even a Teres, Neil. This is Tematsu Jedrusek. Jedrusek, wow. Polish last name? Clearly, that's why it's the superior art. Polish last name. I was gonna say I'm about to untap with Bob. There's no way. There's no way. Totally gonna get wrecked by a Ren and 6. Technically, it makes more sense in the lore because it fits into the post BFC standard. Yeah. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense, Trex. Absolute nonsense. Just getting owned here. Stupid Ren and 6. This is why people don't play Bob anymore. Alright, creature, graveyard hand. 2 damage to any targets. In before second Ren. Reaction streamer? Gonna watch it later, but probably in between games. What? I don't think I ever remember seeing an 8-9 Goif in my life. This is the highest possible, right? Wow. My opponent had an achievement unlocked over there. Yeah, there's a Bitter Blossom in this sideboard. The biggest Goifs ever. Literally ever. So let's play Bob first. Let's play Season Pyro. So discard that. Alright. Alright. We're potentially in business here. Potentially in business. Never mind, we're not in business anymore. Okay. They're gonna get back Ren, they minus on the Bob, they force double chomp, etc. So like yeah, we're just done. Just move on to the next one. Engineer to make those go 7-8 instead. I know, right? Make them a more reasonable number. Achievement unlocked. I literally don't think I have ever seen There we go. All right, Twitter, rejoice. Rejoice, Twitter. Clip time.
Like 7. My opponent literally drew like 7, the perfect spell 7 turns in a row, something stupid like that. So frustrating. And they played so badly, so I'm done. I just can't handle this stress. I don't even know if I'll stream the challenge tomorrow. This has been the most disappointing loss I've ever had. So I'm done. See you guys later.
I'm a terrible friend.
I'm a terrible friend.
He said it like 6 times in a row too.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, Harry. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Can't handle the stress. Don't tell me I'm gonna be facing 7-8 goifs again. Come on. Let's be reasonable here. Oh, just like turn 1 fetch for no reason. The classic. The classic. So I'm gonna take the 2 for 1, right? Alright, is this time for the truth, folks? It's the time of truth. So that one is castable, the other ones are not. So let's take that one. And I guess it's good to do this. No, yeah, that's fine, right? So it's correct for me to do this draw step, because even if they see a Kiki on top, they can't cast the Bogart Harbingers. So it's correct for us to do this and to see what they draw. So next turn they're drawing a land. And using the push here because it literally kills their entire deck. Bolt kills all of their creatures, so like I don't need to enable push or anything. It's just a superior. I think I cycle here. That beats. So now they reveal one of those. So now they're gonna. So we have perfect info here, right? Their hand is Starfire Harbinger, and we know that the top of their deck is gonna be what? Matron, right? It has to be Matron. Yeah. Man, if they get in at 2 for once, we're going to eventually run me out. OP not playing around Falkenrath Aristocrat. Noob. Noob. Poggers. So we have lethal next turn. Sacrifice a creature. Yeah, you got me. Falkenrath low-key insane. Got him. I actually do want the thoughts. This is never mind. So we don't want these. Is Falkenrath busted or what? We found the anti-goblin tech. Yep. Did we just break modern? The goblin metagame has already been figured out. Just Falkenrath off the top. Good card, but not like Sakama. Oh no. There is a tier of memes, you know, and there's only one. There's only one meme at the very, very top. A tier in and of itself. Tier Z. Tier Z meme. That's why. That's a tier W meme. Sam. Tier Z is for Sakap. Alright. Is this hand broken? Yes, yes it is. Good. I wouldn't tolerate anything less than a broken hand. Joe, opponent. Oh no! We're fine, we still have cake, man. Can't Inquisition at Falkenrath? No, no, no. No, no, no. You can't get my aristocrat. Okay. Big jump for the trophy and I got to snap back Veil when they tried to ult Liliana. Oof. Wow. That's very sexy. Alright, so you discard. Return this, you discard. Black, red, and 1. Engineer, name Goblin, Blood Soaked. Yeah, we don't even need to hold that push here. How long till Bogart Hamager gets banned? I mean, why? You know, we're just destroying the Goblins combo deck here. Absolutely destroying it. Clearly, this deck is fine. Unearth Bob. Okay. It's pretty good. So I'm definitely gonna bob plus push. I think I killed this, right? Instead of these. They have a mountain and one unknown card. They draw a cliff. Crater Maker. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But if they do cast the Crater Maker, then they can't activate it. So we're gonna get to untap with Bob. And then we just Aristocrat. Alright, Bob, what you got for me? Got him! I mean, not really. Doesn't really do anything. Alright, so they snoop into Snoop. Now what? They have a fetch land on top, I think? Well, so they can Crater Maker, kill... Okay, now they don't have outs. Cool. They could have Crater Maker that killed the Plague Engineer, and then if they luck sacked, shuffled into Harbinger, they would have been able to combo me out. So there's they did have an out, but they didn't see it in time. Best deck in the format, destroyed it. Destroyed it. Not even close. Not even close. This hand is unfortunately unkeepable. This hand is pretty decent, so let's keep it. So I guess I want to bottom this. Turn 1, thought she's you. Let's see what we're up against. I think that a blind draw is better. Like, they are pretty far away from activating this traverse, so it's definitely correct for us to take that instead. Oh, come on. Come on, opponent, come on. Come on. Yeah, their hand is just unkeepable. Should probably take the PC Pyro. Yeah. I still think we played the Stormfist Crusader. Well, if we have learned something about this deck, is the fact that they can't beat the card Falkenrath Aristocrat, right? I think I go aggro here. Okay, opponent's shocking and stuff. Suspense is killing me. Nice. Traverse for a basic, because it's not enabled. Ugly as basic, if I may say so. If I may say so myself. Ugly as basic. Yeah, going full aggro here. Play this. Play this. We honestly had a pretty mediocre hand. Cling to those, might see some power. Sounds good. That means that they draw a card, but they don't draw. They don't draw a card. They gain life. Their draw honestly hasn't been very good, but neither has ours. Okay, now that's enabled, so they're probably gonna get what, like a Goif? But if they play Goif, we just have lethal, right? Unless I'm missing something. I guess they could have 2 creatures. Okay, second shadow. Okay. Fatal push. Season Pyro. Unbeatable. Just absolutely unbeatable. Well, it's pretty straightforward. I'm just gonna bolt their face, and if that resolves, they die, right? So one of their 2 unknown cards needs to be a Star on Denial, otherwise they're just dobs. Yeah. Alright, you get my stubby D. Good for you. I guess now we lose to a removal spell, because like these dudes can't block. Maybe that was a little bit aggressive and I should have chilled there. Oh, they just have TBR. Yeah, they just have TBR here. Man. Feels bad, man. Or not. We gonna get him? Are we gonna get him, chat? Are we gonna get him, chat? So they're clinging. They see some pyro. They gain 3 up to 8, and then we just lethal them with Falkenrath. This is just too glorious, right? What's with my opponents today not playing around Falkenrath Aristocrat? Opponents, what are you doing? You're gonna play around Falkenrath. Opponent, why you no play around Falkenrath Aristocrat? This is too much fun. This is too much fun. Falkenrath has obliterated people today. Falkenrath has obliterated people today. This is great. This is so great. Good stuff, good stuff. Imagine if the deck had 4 of them. No, because if you play 4 of them, then your opponent knows, you know? They start playing around it. So they just don't know how many copies you have. And you just get them. You just get them. This is hilarious though. Like honestly, like Falkenrath has been legit really good. Like, it's come down, it's dominated so many games already. And it's just like, what are they supposed to do? How many can you beat, opponent? How many aristocrats can you beat? They have to take the ball, right? And this is like the best case scenario, right? Because like now if I resolve a Bob can never deal me 3 damage because all my 4 drops are in my hand. We're just playing on a completely different level right here, chat. We are on a completely different level right here. Imagine being this good. Imagine being this good. I'm sorry for Felipa. She came here saying, well, they told me that I should come here because you have good modern content, and then this is me just like just beating down with Falkenrath Aristocrats. The first time she shows up, I'm just like complete nonsense. Casting 4 mana. Oh my god. We're gonna get a Lurrus. I guess I want to take the stub actually, right? Yeah. We do have the answer to the Lurrus already. And the stub is preventing me from playing Lily. So. Also, opponent has no answer to Aristocrat. Just saying. Just saying. Why are they still... Why is Timur Bad Rage in their deck? I don't understand. I guess I should have... No, I should not have attacked. Okay. Bolt you. I'm gonna plus here to play around Lightning Bolt, and then it also plays around Inquisition off the top, which my opponent probably still has copies of. And next turn, if we want to, we can minus. Oh, hello. They're not shocking or anything. It's the same as living in surgical and mid-range matchup. It's already still, yeah, it's pretty bad, I think. but I guess I'll take it. I think I'm gonna -2. Just cast Bob here. Maybe I should have just aristocrated there. Okay. And we're gonna start getting the good stuff over here. Now that we can protect the aristocrat, we're gonna start jamming. Could have attacked with Mutavolt. I don't want to destroy my land. Like if they have a push and they kill my Mutavolt, I can't cast my aristocrat. That seems more important to me. And thank you for the follow there, Rio Kotzi. 3 and 2, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So the losses were to AmuLIT, which seemed like not a great matchup, and to Lurrus Jund, which also seemed like a bad matchup. This card overperformed. This card overperformed grossly. I did not expect this card to be as good as it was. It was kind of ridiculous. Like every time, it was kind of insane. Oh no, Sam, you got there? Nice, 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 nice. Alright, what were the good cards? This card was pretty bad, so I don't think we want to be playing Arcanist. It felt super underwhelming. So we probably want to be doing more Storm Fist Crusaders. Maybe we can go up to a 4th copy of this card. And maybe either like another discard spell, or I could see something like Dread. Ooh, the new Smother. What's the name of the new Smother? What is the name of the new Smother, chat? I know you know it. The one that for 3 mana destroys a walker or a creature. I guess we could Dreadbore. Eliminate. That's the one. So one of these maybe? It might just need to be Dreadbore because of stuff like Jace Demise Sculptor and whatnot, and Big Teferi, but this was cool. In terms of the mana, it was overall pretty solid. One thing that I noticed is that we were clinging a little bit in the low life total. Like, we have a lot of ways to like pay life between Crusader and Bob and all the fetch shock mana base and stuff, and we have no ways of actually regaining that life. So in the cyber we have like True Brutality, so that's it, and we have yet more ways of losing life. So that part I'm not too hot on. I don't know what we can do to regain some life though. But yeah, I would definitely like to try out this, particularly being able to kill Ren. We have no ways of killing Ren otherwise, like Liliana and stuff like that. So maybe Eliminate can be pretty good in this shell specifically. What else? K-Command is great. This card was meh. It did beat down. It was okay at just like turning sideways, you know. Can they choose the deck? Be Neobrand. Donnie, yeah. So if you look at the extra land drop things, if you want to get a Neobrand League, that is going to be 1 billion channel points, 1 billion extra land drops. So that's kind of the meme. So no. to make it short, no. Even in the donations, there is if you look at the donations message, there is a specific clarification that if you want it to be Neobrand, it needs to be it needs to be twice as much. So we have a very strict no Neobrand policy here on this stream, you know. So if I'm gonna be playing Neobrand, you have to make it really worth it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Why don't we have Mehmet Liliana to go with the Unearthed Plan? Good question, Freemania. So as you can see, this is not really like a grindy deck. Falkenrath Aristocrat doesn't really allow you to grind too well. What it does allow you to do, however, is to kill your opponent. That's why when you look at the name that I chose for the deck, I chose Aristocrat Aggro instead of Aristocrat Midrange or something. Like, it is kind of a midrange deck, but the overall feel of the deck and the way that it plays out is like you are the aggro deck in the vast majority of the matchups. You're only going to be a control deck like against Burn or like against... Like when we played against Goblins, maybe we were a little bit of the control deck. But like we are trying to get our opponents dead because like these cards don't... You cannot play a mid-range deck with cards that say you can't block, right? And Liliana is not really an aggressive card. It's a mid-range card, which creates value over time, which we're not really in the business of doing. Wouldn't Red just be better? Yes, that's why I put it here. Remember, Cling. Yeah, you're right. Cling to Dust is actually a card that we did consider. I don't think I would play many copies of this, at least in the main deck. I could see some in the sideboard, but I don't think I want too many copies of this effect because of the because of what I just explained, where we're not really a mid-range deck, so we don't really want to play the longer game. Rather do I have to pick a deck that you already have? Preferably, worst case scenario, Sam, you can just give me like multiple options, and I will tell you which one I own, and we'll make the easier one. Because like for donation leagues, I do go through the trouble of getting a hold of the cards and everything. But for like you choose the deck, like I do have a pretty vast, as you can see, I do have a pretty vast amount of decks, right? And yeah, it's not a meme deck, right? So it has to be like a deck that has been posting some 5-0s and stuff. It can be a meme deck. If you want to do a meme league, that's 150. So there are some like the little letter. How do you say that in English? However you say that. There's a lot of like details and stuff. I'm embarrassed I lost to Modern Zombies with Band. Granted, I never drew lands, but it was Modern Zombies. Well, we just went 3-2 with Modern Falkenrath Aristocrat, so I hope that makes you feel better, Turo. I have to put this option to spend points. Oh, this? No. This was a donation league for my friend Keenan. Would you consider Echo of Aeon's Storm a legal move for the 75 case? Show me some 5-0s. If you can show me some 5-0s, not like one random 5-0. If you can show me like consistent 5-0s, that counts. But if it's Crabbind and Beam deck, I think there are multiple 5-0s with Crabbind, so probably Crabbind would qualify as not a meme deck. I don't think it's a very good deck. I think it's probably just strictly War's Dredge at this point in time specifically, but yeah, the fine print. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Thank you, Trex. Sometimes you see 5-0 lists. Yeah, exactly. So every now and then you see it, but I think it's definitely worse than Dredge probably. Crabbind was good for a while, then Dredge got Ox. Yeah, it's pretty tough to beat that. All right, so some of the changes that I would say that I would be looking at for this card is again going to the fourth copy of this card, which actually was legit, as opposed to the Dreadhorde Arcanist, which was pretty tough to beat down, and it doesn't really clock. This is 3 damage a turn, right? If you consider that each player is drawing a card. There are some matchups where you really don't want your opponent to be drawing cards, but overall, I think it's fine. Like you're getting, if you're able to stay ahead on board, you're able to pressure the life total, and you can get more value from the cards that you draw, as opposed to your opponent. Cling to Dust seems like a reasonable card to have access to. 22 lands felt okay. Honestly, we were able to mulligan for the lands that we were missing. The Mutable would sometimes make our mana slightly awkward, so maybe we cannot afford to play 2 basics, and we just have to play 4 Blood Crypts. So I could see that being the case. I wish that we had access to like another style of like painless land, but unfortunately we don't. Not one that's playable, at least. But yeah, overall the mana was just fine. It was sometimes tough to do like Dark Confidant into Season Pyro, but yeah, I think that you still want a lot more black mana in order to double spell a bunch, to like champion into Posh or like Bob into Inquisition or something like that. So I still think that we're primarily a black deck, so that's why I have like a bunch more black fetches than red fetches. But the double red of the Season Pyro is sometimes a little bit of an issue. Unearth was kind of cool. It was okay. It wasn't insane, honestly. Unearth is more of like a card that made sense when we had the Dread Hordes, and maybe now that we don't have the Dread Hordes anymore, maybe we shouldn't be playing it even. And we should just add more copies of Stormfist Crusader, and is there another 2-drop that can fit here? Because the dream, of course, is to go turn 1 Inquisition, clear the way, and then play one of these dudes, right? That is kind of like the dream scenario. So that's why having a 2-drop was so important, and why we had access to the Dread Hordes there. But the Dread Hordes were very lackluster, because we don't have that many good 1-drop spells to recast. The sideboard, the Engineer was great, the Liliana was decent, Leylands we didn't bring in any matchup because we played all fair matchups really. Brutality is there for burn or something, so blue-red, Stormwig, Prowess, and meme deck. There's 150. That's probably fine. Yeah, that's probably okay. Storm deck was a brew, so it's not even on the map, but I'll figure something out and I'll let you know. Okay, sounds good, Sam. Let me know. Rakdos fancies. Yeah, this is the deck that we just played. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, I really appreciate you being here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.